Okay, so this video is all about belief sequencing. So I'm going to explain what that is, why it's so useful in webinars, and the reason for why people even use it in the first place, and what it is, you know? So, to get started, what is belief sequencing? So basically, it's just a fancy word of literally from the first minute of the webinar to the 40th minute, or even sometimes even to the end, you are programming people in the webinar, you know. So that's why it's belief sequencing. You're having beliefs in a sequence that people need to go through in order to make a buying decision, you know. So it's literally like the whole webinar, especially the first 40 to 45 to 50 minutes, you know. So what you do is that you first ask yourself the question of being like, okay, my ICP, what belief do they need to have slash beliefs in order for them to just buy it immediately, you know? So what needs to be true in their world in order to make the buying decision now and be like, fuck yeah, I will do it now, you know? So for example, a lot of people don't believe in themselves, especially in B2C. So if you are selling a B2C offer right now and you're having a lot of objections being like, nah man, I want to do it, but man, I need to think about it, you know, or like, man, I'm actually scared. I'm scared that I will fuck up, you know. It's because you didn't implement the belief sequencing, like you didn't answer the objections and implant the new beliefs that you need to have early on, you know. So literally, if you're having an objection right now that you're getting every single sales call, or at least like 50% of the time, and you're seeing a pattern in this specific objection, then what you literally just do is that you're taking that specific objection in the beginning and you're making a agreement frame, you know. So what you pretty much do is that you say like, okay, so are you guys actually ready to take action on the information that you're going to learn here and implement this today, you know? Because then everyone is going to yes, 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 and they agree with the statement pretty much. And when they agree with the statement, it's easier for them to agree with something else later, you know. But what I did with the first agreement frame was that I took the specific objection of being like, do I need to think about it and wait and not take action now, and made it as like a agreement frame instead. So I pre-handled the objection at the same time, you know. So take the objections that you have and just put them earlier in the process, and then because then the thing is, okay, now you have established that specific belief, you know. So then you literally take it just like, okay, what's the first belief, second belief, fourth belief, fifth belief, because it might be like five beliefs that you need to have in order for them, like five top beliefs that you need to have, and then one single belief that's actually the most important one. For example, like them not believing in themselves that they can do it, you know. And that's actually the deepest one most of the time, especially in B2C, selling in B2C offers, you know, because not everyone is confident, you know, and not everyone believes in themselves and that they can do it. So what you need to do then is that you need to take someone else, like the best is to even get one of your students, one of your clients to jump on the webinar with you and pitch for you and reframe these specific beliefs for you, you know. So you take the belief that people need to have and then you just reframe on why they need to take action either way, you know. And the thing is here, the reason for why you get a client to do it or a student is because you don't want to sit there and look like you pretty much you can't answer all the objections yourself, you know, because it will sound a bit weird and it will sound like you just want to buy, like you want to get them to buy from you, you know. So you need to get one of your clients or students to do it for you and literally even pitch for you, you know. But especially now in this case, like before the pitch, establishing the new beliefs that they need to have, you know. So you get them through the sequence, you pre-handle in the beginning what they need to believe and take this the specific objection that you're having from the sales call, because the trick here is to take the sales call recordings, plug that into AI, and be like, okay, what beliefs do they need to have in order for it to, for it to be something that they want to do in their specific world, you know. And when I'm saying the specific world, what I mean is like the belief system that they are having, because literally everyone is having different belief systems because they have been through different traumas, you know. They're having different lives. Their family might have said different things to them, you know. Not everyone has the same life. So then you need to know that, okay, what is the patterns my ICP has, and what beliefs do I need to fucking to solve, you know, extremely fast. And the faster you solve them, the easier it's going to be able to get them to make the buying decision faster. You know, and even in the first place, booking a call on the webinar, for example, if you're having a book a call CTA. And to add to that as well, that's also why you have the bonuses in the webinar as well. You know, because when you're having the bonuses, then each bonus is one specific belief that you need to reframe. You know, and get another emotion around. Because the whole thing here, which not a lot of people understand as well, is that when you're solving an objection, you reframe it, and what you pretty much do is that you're changing the emotion around the belief that they're having. You know, that's the only thing that you're doing. So in the beginning, the objection might be feeling like, oh fuck, man, I'm scared. You know, I'm scared about doing this. But when you're reframed, then they can link pleasure towards it. You know, because you might have told like a student that did it once. So then you can link like, yeah, I mean this guy did it either way. So now randomly, when you're saying that, you're linking pleasure instead of pain towards the new objection because you changed the emotion in the objection and you just made a reframe around it. You know? And when you do this in a strategic sequence that you're mapping out before the webinar, by the way, if you're not doing this right now as well, this is the reason for why not as many people book a call on the webinar and why you're not having the correct retention rate as well, you know, especially the booking rate. So make sure that you get that done. By the way, if you want help doing that as well, either consultation or just us literally building out the whole thing for you, let me know on Instagram, Isaac Wallen. It's going to be in the description down below. The link will be there. So now just let me know there as well that you came from YouTube, you know. But no, belief sequence is fucking the key to making sure that you get the booking rate that you want. But then also making sure that the ICP, that you help these people as well. Because by the end of the day, the reason why you're having the info offer or the offer that you're currently selling is because you want to help people, you want to educate people. And if you can't reframe them properly and change their belief and emotions around the specific belief, then you can't even help the people at scale, you know? So by the end of the day, we're doing this because we know that we can help so many more people only by implementing, in this specific scenario, belief sequences. So now, this was an extremely valuable video actually, and I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this specifically on YouTube because people are trying to gatekeep some shit as well, you know, which I'm also doing, you know. So let me know if you want my help as well, doing this specific thing that I'm talking to you guys right now to increase and just make a lot more money, you know. And now, see you guys in the next one. Let's go.